everyone.
Hi, good to see you all.
I'm all fuzzy. But whatever.
You're not fuzzy.
Whatever.
You're not
Thank
fuzzy.
you.
You're welcome.
My hair is all fuzzy, and I just finished eating because I'm a professional, people.
Well, the thing is, I came home with food, so
It's a long day, but it's
that
a good
it
long
is.
day.
Yes, it is. It's a
Yeah.
great long day.
If you have to have a long day, this is an awesome long day to have.
Absolutely.
Let's see. I think we're probably having echo, so I fixed that.
Yay.
There we go. Now people can hear sister. And hi.
Hi.
Hi. Were you checking to see if we were pointing at each other?
Yeah, I was wanting to make sure we were pointing at each other.
And you were like amazed, like she did it. she had it right. As you all know, I have my moments.
Mhm.
And I was going to say they're few and far between, but I don't know what the opposite of that saying is.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so I am Stacy with Masterpiece Jewelers in Daytona Beach, Florida, and I am joined, as always, by my sister Tracy.
Hello, hello. Glad to have you here today. What a great day today. No rain.
Yes, loved it. Trixie, my rescue doggie, was knocked out from yesterday's hour and a half thunderstorm. So today she was happy to just have the run of the whole place.
And hello, everybody. I see so many people coming in. There's Margarita and Rick and Melissa.
Diane Sherman is there, and Irene.
Yep, we saw Diane at the store today.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. Wonderful. And there's
Michelle. We saw Michelle there too.
I saw her, and I see that Melissa Barnett is also on. Wonderful. Excuse me. So, I forgot to say. So, we have a physical location here in Daytona Beach on Bevel Road, and then we also have our online location at TracyandStacy.com, and you can also go to our YouTube page where we have archived all of these custom jewelry design alongs. So you can do a search over on YouTube for Masterpiece Jewelers Daytona Beach, and you will find dozens and dozens and dozens, over a year's worth of these custom jewelry design alongs. So very exciting.
And I want to let you know, Rain was in today too, and she brought Sammy.
Sammy,
the poodle,
gorgeous. Mm-hmm. And who is that? Her dog?
It was her dad's, and now she's taking care of it.
Aw, so he was like a huge poodle, right?
Yes, and very good poodle too.
Of course, they always are. They're so smart.
Yeah.
Oh, look at what Rain said. Had a fabulous time at the store. That is so sweet. Thank you. That's what we strive for, in our store. Now,
and Rain, is it okay if I say what you purchased today?
We'll
wait and see.
Hold, please. While we hear, and the delay is so long sometimes. It's like 10 to 13 seconds, and you're like, oh, she said absolutely.
Okay,
wonderful.
So last night she bought the 2 blue topaz bands, and today she bought that 18-karat diamond band ring. I love that ring. So it really looked good. She sent pictures over too, and they look great.
She did. I'll have to look that up on the podium. She had that idea during the show.
Yes.
Remember, she was like, how would that ring look with one of those blue bands? And I was like, oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So we, Ray and I like the same things generally. So it's just interesting. We're on the same wavelength with these things. Let's see. There was something else I wanted to tell you all. What was it? It was something about yesterday and then today. Well, in any case. Oh, I remember what it was. I remember. Last night, I had coffee after 5 o'clock at night. And so I was a little zoomed up last night. And tonight, I'm like, and then I didn't fall asleep until after 12 o'clock. And that was a problem because I'm like a child, apparently, and I cannot have my own adult bedtime. But anyway, so I'm dragging today a little bit because I just really need my sleep. And so, but I was like, I'm not having coffee tonight. I cannot do it. And now I'm like, I needed that coffee a little bit.
Yeah.
I need the personality that coffee brings. Come on.
Yep. And I had coffee at like
Also-
5:30, which is unlike me. So who knows? Maybe I'll be up
Oh
tonight.
boy. Yeah. Well, no, we don't want that. We just want personality plus. We got it. It's a fine line there. So, okay. So let us talk about, first of all, what someone is going to win tonight and how you can win it. This is it's always funny when we're, oh, okay, there we go. This is the necklace that Tracy is giving away tonight. How much was the value on it, Trey? It's okay if you didn't know.
$119.95.
It is just beautiful. Look at it sparkling. It is so pretty. So someone is going to win that tonight. And so here's how we do that. You're going to share this live event right now to your own Facebook page. Comment shared in the comments section of this live event, and that will automatically get you registered into the drawing for that necklace tonight. Now, if you would like to increase your odds, you can tag your Facebook friends in the comments section, and you'll get an extra entry for each person you tag, up to 10 additional entries. So, and as I always like to say, we will be giving that away before the end of the show this evening. So that's pretty impressive. Also, we are having, tomorrow is the last day for our annual Christmas in July event. You pick an ornament at time of purchase off of our Christmas tree, and inside is the discount. It is from 22 to 40% off, and that is taken off your entire order, your entire purchase. Also, we will give you, with any jewelry purchase, this beautiful, gorgeous swirled necklace, which we have in several different colors. But tomorrow is the last day for both of those things. So you want to try to get into the store between 10 and 5:30 tomorrow. During the summer, we are closed on Saturdays. So I'll go back to us again here. And lastly, I want to take, oh wait, I forgot this part. Public service announcement that we are having a brand new upscale Publix remodeled in our shopping center. We are so excited because it is just spring 2023. So just spring of next year, it will be completely finished. So, and they've really made some headway demolishing the old store, right, Trey?
They did. It's completely gone almost. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So,
yeah, you can see all the way through to the back. I can see.
Gosh, it's so crazy.
I know. I can see apartments. I didn't even realize at that angle you could see the apartments that are like catty corner. It's just interesting how you don't realize how things are set up till they're gone. So
right. Well, you can't. We didn't get to see the. We were never in the back stock area of Publix. So
yeah.
We don't know what there was out that back.
Right.
So exciting. So real progress is being made there.
Mm-hmm.
So when you come into our shopping plaza, excuse me, you will see that you will see all kinds of exciting construction going on. And we are just as excited as you are to get what they're telling us is going to be the most upscale Publix in the area. So you got to love that.
Yes.
Okay, so.
And I want to tell you, Rain also picked up a pendant that we had custom designed, which was very important. I just knew that everybody might know that ring from last night, but a beautiful pendant that I really enjoyed making with her.
I love that, Trey. I really love that. And you and I need to get together and offload a bunch of your most recent, and by most recent, I mean probably from the first of the year, custom designs, so I can upload them on the website.
Absolutely.
And oh yeah, Rain said she saw the giant hole today.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
That it was. So, okay, so quickly, we're just going to talk about the couple of things that are going on, will be going on in the next week. And that is next Tuesday, we will have our 1 hour live jewelry sale. And that starts at 12 noon Eastern time and goes on till 1 p.m. And in that time, someone wins this exact $500 diamond and gold pendant. So it is a bite-sized, fast-paced jewelry sale, and that goes on every Tuesday starting at 12 noon. So we hope that you will have lunch with us next Tuesday. We would love that.
Absolutely.
And then Wednesday, we will once again have our live online fine jewelry sale. And next week is an especially awesome prize giveaway that we're having. And that is this $500 diamond and rose gold stacking ring. So anytime that we have a ring to give away, it seems to be even more popular than the pendants, if you can believe it, and earrings. So, and then a week from tonight, Tracy will once again be doing a live custom jewelry design along, and we'll talk more about that a little later. So, Trey, are you ready to get started?
I am. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and get us switched over here. And there we go.
Okay. So we're going to my program and we're going to pull up some solitaire designs right in here. And what's so nice is there's so many different designs to choose from, but we are going to be making a emerald cut design tonight. So we want to see which ones will hold emerald cuts. Emerald cut is a rectangular shaped stone. Okay, so we are going to look from the side because we do want it to go up a little bit.
Oh, look at those on the side.
Aren't they nice?
Yes, love it.
And what's neat is at this time, if we want, and actually I'm going to change it to rose gold because that's what we're going to design on tonight. I'm going to click on rose gold and they'll all turn to rose gold, which is really neat.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a great way to see what you're looking for. And you can get a better idea when it's in the color that you're looking for. I'm also going to take a side view because I know what I'm looking for on the side because I've already used it and it worked out to be a really good one. So now it's just a matter of finding that one. Hopefully I can find
every
it.
Week.
Every week it's the same thing. And this week is no different. And I really like that one. So
it's cool though to see all the different profiles that they have.
I know.
I mean, it's really cool to see the different ones.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to click on this one. And that is it, I believe.
Good job.
Yes. I know you're like, how could you see it from the side?
No, you have the program very well.
I do. Yep. And I knew exactly what I'm looking for to start with on this piece. This solitaire by itself is amazing. Look at all the different designs of the center stones that you can put into this particular solitaire. So here it is right here. We've got some notches on this side. And what's nice is we can take those off. And that was important to me because having those on there can be disruptive to some people. And actually it doesn't work into the design that I have planned. So we're going to remove those grooves. And I really like that you have the ability to do that on this particular solitaire.
Yes, that is a nice thing. Even if you constantly are removing it when people are using it, it gives them the idea that that's something.
Absolutely. And we will be keeping the design at the top, the setting, but look at, you can actually remove that on this particular one. Oh, it's not the setting. Maybe you can't remove the setting, but you can remove the stone. So you can look inside and make sure that it is exactly how you want it. Let's put that gem back on. And we are going to go to the emerald cut, which is this one right here, the rectangular shape. And I thought the band for what I'm doing tonight was a little squarish. So let's go ahead and see if we can go down and see what this shank holds. Let's see, we want something a little rounder, so it's going to be the top profile. I think we will choose this particular one right here. I think it's a little smoother. Let's hold it to the side so we can see it change. Yep, so it got a little bit rounder. Oh, let's see. And then we're going to also make it a little bit thinner at the top. So maybe about a 2 millimeter. Let's try 2.5 and see where we're at. There we go. So as you can see, we've taken it down in size. We've made it a little bit rounder. And so it has a little bit more of a graceful look.
Yes.
And that's kind of what I was looking for on this particular piece. We already have the square look up here. I thought it'd be nice to soften it a little bit.
Love it.
Let's see what else we want to do here. I think that is good for right now. Let's go ahead and add a halo to this. That's what I thought was really nice on this particular ring.
So they have virtually every cut of stone available for that setting, and then you can add a halo to any one of them.
Absolutely.
I mean, really very versatile.
Not every one of them has a heart, and there it is with the heart shape.
Wow, Trey, so pretty.
And the pear.
Yeah, pear shape.
Yeah. But let's go back to, actually, I want to make this a little bigger because right now people are really going for a little bit larger size stone too. So let's take it up to about a 2 carat.
Nice.
Yeah, why not? We can do it. But
we can.
People are going for those larger carats.
They are.
So we're going to do some polar array tonight. We're going to use the polar array button. And
Tracy's favorite. Oh my gosh. You guys look at.
Oh, yes. Let's go back to that. Look at all of those
prongs and heads. I mean, that is never have. Look at that one that's like 2 wedding rings entwined.
This one here. They're amazing. This is one of my favorites right here.
Yes.
It's just simple, but it's just pleasant.
No, but it's not just simple. It's beautiful.
It is.
Okay, continue on.
Okay,
Sorry.
so I'm going to go in here and take this little guy. He's my favorite for small stones, especially, and even large ones. You can just do so much with this setting. We're going to bring that in and size it down. So we're going to push it up, and we are going to size it down to maybe a 2 millimeter.
It was like the sun came up, only it was a diamond.
You're right. Okay. And let's bring that up to the top because right now it's down a ways. Push it up just a little bit more, not too much more, and push it closer to the solitaire setting. And we are going to get in closer here, and we're going to give it a little bit of a turn. So we're going to rotate it. Whoops. It decided it wanted to do something over there. Who knows what I might have hit, but everything looks okay.
All right.
So we're going to turn it 45 degrees. There we go. And this just gives it a neat little look, something a little bit different, having it where it is at this particular angle. I'm going to push it in just a touch. And let's go ahead and make this into a polar array.
So you're going to polar array on an emerald cut.
Yes, and we're going to do that by, if you get close here, it's not going to make it bigger. If you get, well, you just look at where I'm pointing if you can. It's round, but we're going to click on that.
Wow.
And we are going to make it into the emerald cut. So hopefully that will do what we're looking for.
That's cool.
We are going to bring this around and look at them go around. Isn't that funny? They're turning as they go. And we're going to bring it all the way to 360 degrees. There we go. And we don't have to do anything else. Like if, let's say you want more of a count of these, so you want it to be completely surrounded by round ones, we could take and we could change the count over here. Let's see what it will look like if we add. Let's see, I think that's probably about it. But there we are if we did the polar array.
That's incredible.
With all round stones. Let's just go ahead and take a quick look at what that is. That's very simple to do on this program, but it gives a really neat look. I think in the store we had some blue topaz that had a similar design in the estate.
Yes, yes.
And that gives a whole different look compared to where I'm planning to go tonight. But it's pretty. It's a pretty look. The diamond in the center looks quite unusual. It has yellow in it, but I guarantee whatever diamond we would pick it ahead of time, and it would not have the yellow unless you decided you wanted that yellow in it, and we picked it and we chose it ahead of time. So that's the one thing about the rendering. Sometimes it renders unusual colors, and it might be a little grayer than we would get it. These would be nice and bright. Okay, so let's go ahead and see where we're at. What's interesting is there's one at the top and two at the bottom.
Oh.
So that probably would not
Aesthetically.
Exactly. So I would say we'd go back one and see. That would be more of an aesthetic look. We've got the 1 and 1 and the 1 and 1. So that would be what you would actually have. And let's see that quickly on a hand.
That's what I was going to ask, because I think it's an impressive size. So let's see what it would look like on an actual hand. Look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty. It's very graceful.
It is. Trey, that is just gorgeous.
And this isn't really where we were headed, but it sure is fun to stop at this spot and see what else can be done.
That is so pretty, and that's just ready for some stacking rings on the side.
On the sides too. It's like you're reading my mind. So let's remove the hand, and let's go ahead and put the polar array back on. There we go, and let's go back to the 4 like I had originally. 5 is unique too. Now this is a crazy thought, but wouldn't it be interesting to do a family ring, And let's say if you had 5 kids, you could take it to 5 around. 6 kids, you could do 6.
That's right.
3, you could do 3. That would be kind of a cute idea. I never thought of that before.
What if, like, we have twins in our family, but we have some baby twins that were just born, and what if the twins would be together on the bottom? Together, and then the other ones would go around too. That's really very neat.
Yeah.
That's
very cute idea. Okay, so here we go. Let's go back in and grab another mounting, another setting.
Cindy and Rain have both said,
oh my goodness.
Click, save, and save soon.
As soon as I heard you say Cindy and Rain, I knew what you were going to say.
That is awesome. Thank you, ladies. I was busy putting the entries in, and so I hadn't gone down that far yet.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and save.
All right. And they saved us from a catastrophe.
Absolutely. I already had one of those today, but it wasn't bad.
I was like, what?
It wasn't bad. I went back and it was in the autosave. So I was very fortunate.
Oh my gosh. Yes, you were. Wow.
So we are going to bring this, and there it is, the rising sun coming up from behind, and we're going to move it over to the side. Right now it's trying to decide whether it wants to move with me. We're going to bring that up to the top, and we are going to change, let's bring it down a little bit, change that to a marquee. And marquees are very popular right now.
Yes.
And we're going to go a little bit smaller with that. And one of the things I don't like is, and this is just a personal feeling, is I think that the V-shaped prongs kind of hide the stone. So I'm going to go in and remove those because it's so small. It just hides it.
And it's a fact that those V-shaped prongs make your stone look smaller.
They do.
And we don't like that when it's perfectly safe without those.
Exactly. So we're a little close, but that's okay. I wanted you all to see what we are going to be doing. We're going to take this marquee and we're going to turn it
I like where this is going, Trey.
And we're going to pull it up a little bit and squeeze it right in. And we're going to take a look and see how that is doing. It's a little close, so let's pull it back out. And maybe give it a little more of a twist and pull that out. And of course, all of this, we might sketch this using this program at the store, but I would make sure all of these stones and everything were in just the right position where they weren't touching each other when we make this for you.
And that's the part where I pipe in to say that your design appointment might be, say, an hour long with us. And then after you leave is when the real work begins, because Tracy goes over every design with a fine-tooth comb and makes sure, that all the metal is touching and so the diamonds are not like overlapping each other slightly and so forth. And depending on the complexity of the job, that can take her 3 hours or literally 3 days.
Exactly. So I have duplicated the marquee, and I'm going to go ahead and give that a little twist. And let's see. It's funny, earlier today, it's hard. I know where I want it to go, but making it do what I want it to do visually to myself, so I can't remember exactly how I want it. So I have to look at my picture.
Yes.
My picture that I did earlier, because I start losing track with these marquees. You just start moving them and you're like, no, that's going the wrong direction.
Correct. They can get like wonky looking, and the eye is very unforgiving. So you have to get them exactly in the right place.
You do. So we're going to push that up, and I think everything looks good there. Nobody is, no diamonds are hitting into each other. And we want to just make sure this is snugged in as much as it can be. There we go. I think that's good. And what's neat now is we can just take and we can have this go in 4 different spots by hitting the quad. And that's gone where I'm wanting it.
So good.
And then we can hit this other one and hit quad. And those have all gone to where I want it. So now we have a really different halo than what you might have thought we were headed for.
It's spectacular, Trey.
Thank you. I thought that was a neat design.
Yes.
I thought it would be good to do a halo, but not your ordinary halo.
Yes.
And we're seeing more of designs like this that people are wanting. Now, if you didn't want these marquees to be quite as big as they are, I believe we could make those smaller. Where are you, little marquees? There we go. So we could make them 1 notch smaller.
And this could be a good example of if someone inherited, say, a marquee pyramid ring that was so popular in the 80s and 90s. If they inherited that and they had those marquees that they wanted to do something with, what a spectacular use for those.
Absolutely. You're right about that. It's always nice when you can use family diamonds and things.
And that gives me the chance to also say, like, those were often uneven numbers, like 5 diamonds or 7 diamonds. And if you have a case like that, we can provide you with a matching diamond to go up to the one, whatever your heart's desire. So just because you had 7 diamonds wouldn't mean that you couldn't make this beautiful piece.
No, and I'm glad you said that, because that's so true.
Yes, and people don't know so many things, that I forget to tell them.
Well, that's okay. That is fine. So that's how we're really starting to look right now.
It's looking great, Trey.
And let's see that one on a hand too. I think that will
I
help
think
us get
yes.
perspective.
I think yes. Wow.
Yeah, it's really different.
It's gorgeous.
I wanted it to be a very different look tonight. We can go ahead and make that center stone a different color. I think like an aquamarine in there would be real pretty.
Oh, I like that idea.
Yeah, I think that's a real pretty look. And I know a lot of times people will love the sapphire and emerald. So here is the sapphire. Just have to find it.
And Terry Rinko says, very pretty design.
Oh, thank you, Terry.
Gloria Baker says, very nice design.
Aw.
Irene says, a classic updated. I love that.
That's great.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Diane Sherman said, very pretty.
Thank you. And right now, talking about a classic design updated, we did have someone in the store that had the Princess Diana ring on today, where it's the oval with the oval diamonds. And you're right, this could be like that classic design, but you've taken it to a different level.
And Lisa said she loves the blue.
Oh, Lisa, I love blue too. I didn't know I was such a blue lover till every time I want to pick stones, I always want to put the blue in there. So I'm going to turn it back to a diamond.
And Teresa said she loves the marquee look. And of course she would, because she loves marquee diamonds.
She does.
This would be right up her alley.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So with this one, I also decided to add a band earlier today. I just thought that really finished it. There are a lot of different pieces in here that we could use for the band. Right now, people are using like different looks. Like instead of being plain, they might use a little bit different, completely different look to it. So let's see what we could do here. Excuse me.
Trey, we haven't gotten to the taking request part yet, but I don't want to forget that Randall and Melissa would like you to do it with an amethyst in the center.
Oh, that would be very pretty.
I'm sure it would.
So let me grab a band. It's funny. I saw it going down, but now I can't find it.
Coming back up.
This one here. We'll just add this one
I love
to
that
it.
One.
This one is also designed to put a mounting or a setting right in the center.
Are you going to show tonight the folks what you did with this one? What you did using that and another of Clay's stones?
Oh, I certainly can. The stone, I wanted to show everyone what you could do with an interesting and different stone. And so I had planned on, I don't know if you all remember Clay's spinel stone.
Vietnamese red spinel.
Yes. And so I did take that and made a setting for it. And I was just going to show it as something that could be done with an unusual stone. But he has sold that one. So
Right.
I didn't know if I should even bother showing it tonight, but I'll show you the ring. I thought it came out good. He said he could easily cut another stone for us. So not to worry.
You know, whoever purchased that red spinel got an excellent deal on it because Clay had it for a little while. And I'm quite positive that the prices have gone up on that because that's a very rare material.
I think you're right.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yeah.
That was a great call on that, Melissa.
Yeah, that looks great.
I say Melissa, but it could be Randall.
No, it is Melissa. She had said it earlier.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That is so pretty. Can you render it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I don't know which angle to get to.
I know, right?
One nice thing about this, it renders very nicely on white background.
That's right.
Remember last week I was having to put the butterfly onto a darker
Right.
background. This one might start getting confused with the band underneath. I'm not sure.
I can hear Tracy's computer struggling.
Yeah, there's a lot of little rendering here to do.
And Michelle said she would love to see it with an emerald.
Oh, emerald is great.
Yeah. I like that idea as well.
So let's go ahead and take that off, and let's go ahead and put an emerald in the center. Oh yeah, that's very different.
Wow.
Now I'm going to turn the whole ring to yellow. A lot of times I think emeralds look really good in yellow. Let's get crazy and do 22 karat.
Yes. Oh
and
my
honestly,
gosh.
you talk about rich.
That is like royalty, that piece.
It really
Wow.
is. It's really rich. And let's go ahead and add, like you said, a band to the other side.
I
What the
love it.
heck?
You are
Let's
absolutely
just
right.
do
I was
it.
thinking that we need to do that.
And I don't know if this is going to be crazy, but we have been seeing a lot of bands like this that we've been putting with stacking pieces. So let's bring this.
Really?
Yes, let's bring this in. Teresa has two, I think, that have this shape to them.
Cool. Teresa has an amazing collection of stacking rings that she wears. I'm envious of it.
Teresa has very good taste in jewelry.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
So let's bring this out.
And Irene said,
And I'd like to flip it.
Michelle said beautiful. And Irene said stunning with the emerald.
It is stunning with the emerald.
Jamie said beautiful. And it
Thank
is
you,
stunning,
everyone.
Trey. That is amazing.
It's always fun to do these different ring styles. See, look at how neat that looks.
Yeah, I love it.
I mean, it's very interesting. And I mean, I love it.
I love it too. You do not have to put the same band on either side.
No. Now I'm going to render this and then we'll see it on a hand if everybody's okay with that.
We would love that.
Actually, let's render it with a little piece of material behind it and see if that will give us more of an idea. I mean, there's a lot going on there, but this is not, and every time those pictures come up, the ones underneath, it's like, oh yeah, that did look good like that.
Yeah, I love that one.
It's after we render them and come back to them, they always look the best. But I mean, this is a really pretty ring.
Oh,
it has lots of neat little elements to it. And I built it up high enough that you could have stacking rings. That was one of the purposes.
And you know, I like having that switchability. That's not the right word, but we both did it at the same time. That's hysterical. That where you can, put those on or get a different one and put it on or put them all on together. I mean, I just love being able to switch around my jewelry like that.
I do too.
And Terry said, I love the emerald green color with diamonds.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Terry and I would both love this ring because we love yellow gold.
I'm going to take the first band off to show you how you could have it just a little more simplified. And it's just a little more delicate looking. And then what's neat about the original solitaire, I believe we can put accents on it. So let's see, accents.
Love it.
Let's see where that is. We might not even see it. Oh, it's thinking. You can see the blue dots where they're supposed to be. Okay, so if you look, there you are on the bridge. And they're really cute, and they look really cute with this other ring.
So they are on the gallery underneath.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep. And then let me take the hand off so you can see better. Yep, there they are on the one side. I love that look.
Cool.
So you are the one really getting to see these when you're wearing it.
Right. Those are secret stones.
And then if you wanted to get have more, let's see where this is. I think it's underneath. I don't even think we'll see these.
And news from Cindy, save soon.
Oh, thank you, Cindy. Let's go up there and save before we do anything else.
Now, Rain has an interesting suggestion. Would a trillion work?
Oh, you know what? I don't know.
We don't know, but
it
let's
definitely
find
will
out.
work, but whether we'd have this halo or not, but I think it would work in this mounting.
One thing is for sure, if it doesn't work, we'll all have a good laugh.
That is very true. I'm just going to add a little more diamonds.
Absolutely, please do.
And one last thing, it has ability to put mill grain on this too. And I say, why not do
Please
it?
do.
So let's go ahead and add the mill grain to the top. And the mill grain are these little dots. And they're so cute when they're trying to appear.
Aren't they?
They are.
Dots.
Oh, I love that. It really
Oh my
makes for a
gosh,
pretty
Trey.
look. Let's go ahead and hide this if you want for a minute, because right now we're reworking the top. Let's see. So if we wanted to go back, well, we are in this ring already. There we are. And let's see if they offer a trillion. Oh, it doesn't mean we can't do a trillion in this, but they don't offer it.
It would be more time consuming.
Yeah.
I mean, too time consuming right now at the time we have left. Oh, hold on. You know, she does not like it when she can't do something.
Yeah, you know that's right. We're just taking a look here and seeing what this particular button does. Who knows? I didn't see it do anything, but it must have. Okay, so if we were to do that, I could do it. And
yes.
I would probably, because I can't remove it here, I would just ask them to remove it at the company.
Stop, is anything odd?
Stop laughing at my little. So a trillion looks a lot like a heart.
I was going to say that, but I said you're going to take off with that.
So I'm just going to make that a little smaller. And then I would come in so that you could see it in the store. It really has a unique frame around it at this point.
It does.
I would go in, and we know my favorite mounting. We know it has everything, so we don't even have to look.
That's right.
And we can make the bottom of this mounting, this setting, really small if we want by just changing the different controls on the side. So if it isn't fitting in this quite right, we would just do some adjusting till we got it that way. And waiting.
Oh, the fact that it's green is spectacular, Trey.
Okay, so we are going to come up and we're going to get the trillion. And if you all are okay, I'm going to take those V shapes away. And that, like I said, that could just be me, but, well, they have it to take it away, so it must be other people too. But I just think the stone shows so much better. I'm going to bring this little guy up to the top. And we are going to go ahead and make him a little bigger. To about a 2 carat. It's still working. And let's pull that down. And it's a little tall right now, so we definitely take it down in height. And you can see the other stone underneath.
Yeah.
But you know we would make them take that away.
Right.
So yes, and I wonder if maybe
gosh.
it being in a London blue might be of interest. Let's see, London blue, and apply that to there.
And let it think.
Apply. It's always good if I hit the things in the correct order. And maybe this in like a rose gold. And just ignore that green stone under there. And then we would go back in
Wow.
and probably do some adjusting to these particular pieces on the side. We pull them out at the top. And because they're connected, we need to remove that connection. And we'd probably have to do them individually. So yeah, that
Look at
actually
that.
is really starting to come together.
Yeah.
Yep, let's see what we've got here. This one here, we could turn it to the side a little bit. And because we don't need them down there like that, we just remove those. And now we would maybe do like side to side. This one, we'd have to come over here. And maybe we'd have it go a little more sideways. I do like the marquee. It does look really cute. Push that in a little bit. We'd adjust it a little later. And we've got this little guy over here. We probably would just go ahead and duplicate him because we need to fill in a little bit around this. And it actually doesn't have to be completely symmetrical because of it being the trillion shape.
Correct.
And come on, render, not render, but
duplicate.
Duplicate.
Yeah,
Do everything you're supposed to do.
You did good. You did well.
And we're going to just bring this little guy over, maybe tilt him a little bit. So he's going around a little more. And he's pretty well connected.
He is.
Yeah, so we can take this and see if it will go side to side. And it did. It did good. Oh yeah, I can't move it because it's still thinking. And then we can take this one and go side to side. Hope we end up in the right spot. And we're going to just tuck him in a little bit more. Can't quite tell exactly what's going on. We have to look at the sides. Oh, but that really came out looking good. Just, on the fly like that was just a lot of fun to do something a little bit different.
And
Rain, I like that.
Rain said, wow. And Teresa said, wow is right.
Yeah, that really
is amazing.
That is amazing how it could pull itself together like that.
Yeah.
From that one that we just saw to now this one.
And Rain says, fantastic.
Well, Rain, you love your London blue. You have a couple trillion shapes, and I know that you're planning on working with them. And as you can see, it's going to be fun and easy to work with those. I love that. I love trillions too. Really, there's not much I don't love in jewelry.
Yes, I have fallen back in love with trillions.
Good, good.
And I'm so glad about it because they are exquisite. And I think Clay, our friend who is the award-winning gem cutter, he's the one who got me to fall back in love with them because his cuts are so spectacular.
Oh, that is great, Stace.
And Gloria says, stunning. Jamie says, lovely.
Well, thank you so much.
Rain says, that's a great, look at that. That's a great start. And she follows it up with, click, click, save.
Yes. Oh, it saved itself.
Are you serious?
It hurt. I wonder if it could hear it. It turned and saved itself.
Look at it going. It's still
now
going.
I clicked it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, got a little excited.
Yeah.
Look at it from the side. That ring is magnificent.
It is. It is. It has some work to be done. See this sticking out? Like I said, it would probably need to be brought in like this, and we can do that. We have all these different ways we can make it turn in. I mean, look at all the things we can do with that. We're not going to do it right now, but it is something we can do. See, we can do an angle and it makes it thinner and it will fit in there just perfectly. So you won't be seeing these prongs sticking out.
Right.
They would actually be turned in like this.
And that's an example of something that you all would work on together when you were together with Tracy at the store or on a Zoom call, and then she would tweak that later.
Absolutely.
And Rain said she has 2 London Blue Trillions from Clay and that she'll be in soon. She made her appointment.
Good. Yep.
Oh, here we go. Yes.
There we are with that band. And this particular band, I'd love if it was over here, which it could be. But I know we're running out of time. So
I would like to see it on the other side too.
okay, well, we can do that. So I'm going to put the handles back on and we're going to turn it. And then we're going to push it on through and it's going to appear on the other side. There we go.
Wow.
Oh, seems a little far from it, but don't worry. Those things we would get corrected.
Right.
Yeah, it needs to be a little closer. And, it gives you a good idea of what can be done. Look at that.
It's just a beautiful ring. That is a phenomenal, two people teamwork from Rain and Tracy.
Yeah, thank you, Rain. I love the input. And what's really nice is it gives me the ability to show you, how fast we can change things.
That's right. And I had me of little hope. I thought that Tracy would not be able to do it, but she did it in less than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. Tracy.
Well, thank you. It's because how many hours did I figure I had into this? At least 800 hours or more working on this particular program.
Yes.
Thanks to all of you for tuning in because it's made me have to work on it. Like my sister always says, nothing gets done without a deadline.
That's
I love
right.
that. And this is the same thing because I have the deadline of the show and it gives me a reason to keep working and come up with ideas. And a number of the ideas I have used for people's designs that we have made, even though they're not in the store, they have seen them on the shows and we've modified them to become their pieces. So I really love that.
Yeah, I love that too. It's really quite amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Are you done there, Trey?
I am. Yes.
Rain said fascinating to watch.
Thank you, Rain. It's always fun.
So sweet. That's so nice to say. Okay. So how fun is that? I'm telling you, every Thursday night, it's always really fun. Of course, I love jewelry, so there's that. So I will be announcing the winner in just a moment. I want to remind you all that we will be having our live 1 hour jewelry sale next Tuesday, July 26th at 12 noon, and someone will win this exact $500 diamond and gold pendant. So I hope you will join us next Tuesday, July 26th, starting at 12 noon. And then on Wednesday night, we will once again have our weekly live online fine jewelry sale. That is July 27th, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And someone will win this $500 diamond and rose gold stacking ring. So that's going to be really fun to give away. And then, of course, a week from tonight, Tracy will be doing yet another live custom jewelry design along, and she will not know what she's doing for until 9 and 5 a.m. So there's that. And let's see, what else did I want to tell you here? This was the other thing I wanted to tell you, and that is that many people use their unwanted jewelry to trade and pay for their custom jewelry designs with Tracy. And so if you have unwanted jewelry that you would like to trade or sell, you can make an appointment to come into the store and we'll set aside time just for you. Here's a list of the things that we may buy or trade. And that is not a complete list, so you can definitely bring in everything. If you're not sure if we will purchase it from you, just bring it in anyway. So that is, let's see, so you can call or text our store. and we will set you up with a buying appointment. And then you can also go to tracyandstacy.com and click on the gold buying tab, and you will see there this list along with some testimonials and also some more information about that. I know I see we're having I must be blurry to you, Trey.
Not bad. But are other people saying that we are?
I don't know that they are, and if they aren't, that's very sweet of them.
I guess you are more blurry to me.
Yeah. So anyway,
I like that I've taken charge. No, what's scary is I wonder if you look and make sure you're on the right computer.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
System.
I am.
You
Okay.
are?
So all right, we'll troubleshoot
Gremlins.
later. Gremlins. And the thing is, we have new wonderful internet here, which I am on Ethernet, which means that I'm directly connected to tower. I am not on Wi-Fi, so that might be the problem. You're on Wi-Fi. But
I am. Yes, I'm on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we went from jewelry to networking discussions. We'll go away from that. And I wanted to say one more thing that because it came up today with a lady who was texting back and forth with Tracy, and that is that you can also use our financing, Masterpiece Jewelers credit card to pay for custom designs and get that 0 interest if you pay it off within 12 months. So, I mean, that is a win-win as well. So just to let you know, you can use our financing for that. Okay, so let us go ahead and announce the winner of that necklace, which by the way is really beautiful, Trey. And the winner is Nancy Long. Nancy, congratulations. A round of applause for you. And that was what happened there, Trey?
I didn't know which way to go.
Oh.
So I just kind of pretended like I knew.
That's right. I know. Okay. And you look like you're doing a dance instead of so as you know, Nancy, all you need to do is come on into the store and pick up your wonderful necklace at your convenience. Oh, and there Nancy is on and she says, yay and thank you. So until we see you all next week, I want to make sure to tell you how much we appreciate all of you for joining us for all our live streaming shows. It has been such a joy for us, and it's the camaraderie that we've all made together has been something so special that's come out of the pandemic. And we are so glad that you continue to want these live shows, so we continue to do them. And it's been a joy for Tracy and I. We appreciate you so much. Thank you.
We really do. It's been really fun.
It really has. And we thank you so much for supporting our small business and other small businesses, which I know that you all do. So until we see each other either at the store tomorrow, which is the last day for our
Christmas in July.
Thank you. Annual Christmas in July event. We will see you maybe at the store on Friday, but if not, we will see you on Tuesday at 12 noon. And between now and then, we remind you to stay sparkly, everyone. Good night.
Bye-bye.